We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Mexican-born lefty is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Tonight for
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7-11.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to him before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Edman is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-1 the count. Edman leads off first with 1 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's fouled away.
Shut him down now.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Seager is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around.
Leading off for the
Riding in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 3 for 9. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Edman has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Lane Thomas is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Peterson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw On to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Leading off
A
for the
matchup with
Dodgers,
Carlos Martinez to
right
lead off
fielder.
the inning.
Cody
We're still in the early stages. This one
Bellinger.
only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2
Batting
strikes.
fifth,
That elevated
the first
fastball.
baseman.
Every hitter thinks hey, they can do something with that, but
Muncy.
most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 2 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Misses, ball 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So it's back to the the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fouled away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. To the plate now, Tommy Edman, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Ball and a strike now. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
Now batting.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch. Ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
One out and a runner on second base. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
First and second now, one man out. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Gavin Lux. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did he get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Good, I'm like, ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's okay.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt shading to his right. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Standing in, Will Smith. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't do as a visiting pitcher. Never give it a home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
The pitcher, Julio Urias, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball that's out front.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, third
He
baseman.
got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Corey Seager. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 1-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. To the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in once again, Tyler O'Neill. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
This pitch is bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now
got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler O'Neill is retired to kick off the inning. Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now that's popped up. Muncy is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Now here it comes. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Cards lead 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate,
Leading off for the
set to
Dodgers,
lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
1 strike.
Count even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
So look, now the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Nobody out, runner on first. The count now at 2-2. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Max Muncy will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
This might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Next up is Max Muncy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
The center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now batting, Gavin Lux. He popped out at his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Tony Gonsolin, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Colton Wong will stand in. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tommy Edman will be next. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one. 1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Turned on down the line. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Will Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here we go.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode.
Number 42.
That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Your attention,
Taylor
please.
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Chris Taylor.
Down the third baseline. Carpenter is there. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hopped up. Goldschmidt is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 42, Ross Stripling.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Stripling has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2-0 now. Now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Outside and low, 3-0. Two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Out towards shallow right. Bellinger will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Harrison Bader.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
0-1 for count.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next up for Los Angeles,
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-0. Him up. Edman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
All right, Dodgers.
The 1-0.
No, that's ball.
Too low to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
Your attendance
Trennan
lead.
will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the
Number
season.
42, Blake Ryder.
Young is up off the bench as he'll
Number
pinch hit
42.
here to start inning number 7.
Young.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That one's in there. 3-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't,
The bat.
it's ugly. And
The second
he was here to face one guy,
Colton
and he couldn't get it done.
Wong.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
delivery. This is in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Digging in now, Tommy Edman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In tied at 93, ball one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. To send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he fouls this one off. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB Draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Still 1-2. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Your attention, please.
So the left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Adam Colares.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Colares. is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Three runs already home here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Yadi Molina digging in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Line to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now back.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler O'Neill. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. Still only one out in the inning. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Come on, let's go, guys!
Grounded down the third baseline. There's one, and it's not in time. He's safe, as a run will score on the play as well. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Ready once again, Lane Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Throw over to the bag,
No, he's in there.
and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0. Popped him up. Seager is under it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me for the
4-run score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Webb will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now pitching.
Justin Turner will also come on now, so he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing center field and batting
Stepping in, Max Muncy. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Set and the 1-1 pitch, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss them from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off.
And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Lays off, 2-2 now. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Or a deal
Number 42.
extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box, Gavin Lux, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball 3.
Will Smith will be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting. The catcher, Will Smith.
Now to the plate, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And an awful swing there, 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2 out with the man at first. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for LA. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Batting in the 8th.
Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 42.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin Turner.
So stepping in, Justin Turner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. Kelly, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Alex Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Alex Reyes.
So here's Austin Barnes. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Barnes.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball just inside. John Gant comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. To 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Gant, a 27-year-old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Little pop-up off toward the first base side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Pitch popped up. Carpenter has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. At the plate, Tommy Edman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Oh, man, you're crazy.
To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1.
Ball. Down.
Matt Carpenter will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Yadier Molina will be next. 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
First and second now, one man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. St. Louis is out in front, 6-2. Bottom of the inning now. So striding in,
leading off for the Dodgers.
2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Mookie.
First pitch on its way.
Bet.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0.
Ball.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start.
Cody.
One thing to give up a walk, to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit down the third baseline.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2-1 now. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The St. Louis Cardinals put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Carlos Martinez earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Make sure it's all down. I go to sleep in the sun, sight. I go to sleep. Yikes, telling it on a lot, right? Soon as I left, I got it right. This is precision and detail. Seashell, I saw the bags for PlayStation.